Hey guys, this is Jean with Hogtown Prepper, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my bushcraft bag. I've newly gotten into bushcraft. Joe's been helping me, and the biggest problem I've had and the most intimidating factor I've had has been trying to pick out a bushcraft pack that serves as pretty much a day hiking pack or an overnight pack. And I've tried out several different ones, and they've all had the same problem. Me being 5'4", they just don't fit properly. Even if I cinch up the straps as tight as they'll go, it just doesn't fit. It still hangs, it still puts all the pressure like up here on my shoulders, even with a sternum strap. Even if I try to improvise some kind of waist belt, it just doesn't work for me. To give you an idea, this is the pack that Joe had bought for me that we thought would be perfect. Basically, it's a lumbar pack with the harness, and whereas it was really comfortable in theory, I couldn't get these cinched up tight enough so that it would actually fit me. If this came in like a smaller size, or if I had the ability to cinch it up just a little tighter, but you know, with this as tight as it could go, it was too big. I couldn't get it to fit properly, and it was just pulling on my shoulders, you know, the entire time. Otherwise though, I liked it. The concept, I had no complaint with it. The only thing is, whereas I do like a more canvas, old school kind of look, I'm not really all about the camo so much. So I've really had my eye on old surplus packs, or even I've been on Duluth, and I love the packs. I love the way they look, but again, I'm really concerned that if I were to spend a couple of $100s on a pack and it didn't fit me properly, I mean, that would be, that'd be really disappointing. So for now, I've been hitting the web and doing some research and trying out different things. This is the Swiss Mountain pack that Joe had that I tried out for a while for a day pack. What I did was I removed the leather straps that it came with, and I put some old backpack straps on where I had added this sternum belt. And this was actually, it carried pretty well. This back strap here landed at just the perfect spot for me. And the only problem is this pack is like 5 to 8 pounds empty. And it just, on a 4-mile hike, it made me tired, So I wanted something just a little bit lighter, but otherwise this pack is awesome. I mean, it's rubberized, your stuff's not gonna get wet, and if I were just a little bit sturdier, I would carry a pack like this, but I needed something a little bit lighter. So while I was looking around online on YouTube, I saw reviews for this pack, and this is the Italian canvas tactical backpack. Boy, there's mosquitoes out here. And the reviews I saw were from guys who are, your average size guys, 5'10", 6 foot. And one of the complaints that they had about this backpack was that it was too short for them, through the torso, and the straps, they had to let them out all the way to get them to fit. And I'm listening to these negatives, and I'm thinking, for me, I think that would be a positive. So I found this on Swisslink. They had them used and new. Used was like $18.99, and new was like $24.99. The shipping was kind of steep. I think it was like $15 or $17 for the shipping itself, so almost the price of the pack. But it shipped on time. I had no problems with my order at all, and I went ahead and I went with the used pack because I don't mind the character. It has that little used character, but I debated a lot of different packs and looked at them, and I love the fact that this has the canvas. The scale for me, being 5'4", is really good. It fits well. It doesn't look overly huge, but this pack is amazing because it holds so much. I don't know if any of you are like fellow D&D geeks out there, but I call this like my bag of holding because it doesn't matter how much I stuff in here, I have all kinds of room still. It has the two side pockets here, and I mean, you can see this is like my elbow. It goes all the way down to my elbow, and it has the pocket in here, and it also has on the outside this laced sleeve area, so you can tighten up on the load, make this larger. You could slide stuff down here to carry. It has this rubberized up top to shed water, and it also closes with this nice stiff Velcro. And I know some people have complained about the Velcro, but I mean, I like it fine. It's secure, it closes, you know, I don't have any problems or complaints there. The other side, same thing. And then the main pocket, very deep, you can lace it down. It has this thick, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, if I can get that angled, but it has this nice thick plastic coating at the bottom. It's like a plastic layer. So you could set this down on the damp ground and not have to worry about it too much. But I love the fact that even empty, it has structure. It stands up by itself. I like the fact that even without an internal or external frame, the structure just helps. It feels more comfortable. And what I did was right after I got the pack, I took and loaded it up with the gear that I would take out on a day hike. And I didn't even eat. I went ahead and threw on the pack and went hiking for 4 miles in a fasted state. You know, I kind of wanted to give myself the worst case scenario, no food and, you know, hiking 4 miles, no stopping, no taking the pack off, to see how these straps would feel for me. A lot of guys take these straps off and replace them with Alice pack straps, which I think is a brilliant idea. But I wanted to see if it would work for me first. Nice heavy closures, you know, nice looking straps. And the only thing is it doesn't have a sternum strap. So what I did was I took this bandana, and while it's on me, I just basically take the bandana and I tie it in a square knot. And that helps to give just another point of support there. And I found it to be fairly comfortable. I will say though, by that last mile, my shoulders were kind of feeling it. One thing I've done in the past is I've taken a sash and I've run it through the bottom of backpack straps, and that didn't have a waist belt, and I've tied it to my waist, and that's helped me. On this pack, they have these, it's for ski poles or tent stakes, I believe is what it was originally used for. But what I could do, it's too small for like a blanket roll or something, but I could put my sash through it and basically use that as an additional support. But the size on this is really good for me. You know, I put it on, it fits well. The sash would help add that support down there. But as you can see, this is a good size for me, and where the load sits, it sits comfortably. So I think that if I were going to take this pack any further than, say, 4 miles at a time without stopping, I'd definitely replace the straps. But so far, for my test run I did, and that was without my sash here to give a little extra support, it was doable. It was definitely doable. And that tiredness I felt through my shoulders could have been not eating, but I think all in all, it's a good pack. I think for me, the size is good, but I can certainly understand how if you were a 6 foot tall guy, this pack would be a bit of a problem. But if, like me, you're vertically challenged, or you have somebody who wants to get into bushcraft who might be a young teen, or, you know, petite female, or, you know, someone smaller, definitely give this pack a try. So far I'm satisfied with it. It even has a place to carry a hatchet, which I think they used to use like ice axes or something, but So yeah, so far I'm happy. The price is right, it's good quality, it's sturdy, sheds water, and it holds everything I would need for a day hike easily, or even overnight. So this is what I've got so far. I'm gonna make another video here in a minute to show the kit that I'm accumulating. I'm new to all this, but I'm getting my stuff together and I want to share what I've got so far and talk a little bit about ideas I have. But yeah, I just wanted to share my new bushcraft pack with you guys, and I hope that was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.